A Qatar Airways flight to Indonesia had to make an emergency stop when a passenger had a drunk freakout after she discovered her husband had been cheating on her. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Martini Bierman. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. On a long flight, a man took a nap that he will never forget. While he snoozed in his seat, the man's wife grabbed his phone, held his finger to the fingerprint scanner, and unlocked it. After she browsed through his messages, she discovered that her husband was cheating on her. Would this have happened with the iPhone X? Who's to say? The Times of India reports the woman had a few alcoholic drinks by then. She reportedly got into a fight with her husband and misbehaved with crew members who had to calm her down. And to make things even worse, the couple was on a family vacation with their relatives and young child. The situation got so bad, the flight was diverted to an airport in Chennai, India, in order to remove the fighting couple from the plane to separate them. Alcohol, heartbreak, and high altitudes, they really don't mix. I guess the same thing goes for technology and infidelity. The rest of the family continued on the flight without them, and when the fighting couple sobered up, they continued on their journey. I wonder if they made them jump on two completely separate planes so that there'd be a buffer between the two of them, or if they forced one person to sit on one side of the airplane and another one to sit on the other, or what if they sat in the same row and some person who had no idea what they just got themselves into had to be the buffer between the two of them. There are a bunch of reactions to this story on social media. Freedom Speaks comments, ass whooping at 30,000 feet. V calls the fingerprint scanner move savage. Nafisa Bakar tweets, what a woman. But not everyone was so enthusiastic about the woman's reaction. Nate Lady 14 tweets, why do some people air all their dirty laundry in public? Extremely bad and not good for the children, very selfish people, both of them. Post-grad problem writes, just imagine getting your plane grounded because of this idiot's infidelity. Lou Stool says, that iPhone X facial recognition gonna make it easy to get into your husband's phone when he sleeps. Actually, Lou, the iPhone X facial recognition scanner does not work if your eyes are closed. So I guess if she wanted to take it to a totally different level, she could feed him lots of alcohol or drug him up and then just lift his eyes up. But that's a whole different level of crazy. This woman was already drunk on the airplane, so my suspicion is that she probably knew something was up to begin with. And then on top of that, she chose that exact moment to just dive into his phone. She was setting herself up right here. How would you have reacted to seeing something like this? Would you have been totally stoked for the entertainment's sake? Or would you have been annoyed because of the delay and the fact that it's really awkward this is happening around their family? Tech experts have warned about the sort of thing happening with the fingerprint scanners. In 2013, TechCrunch predicted that the iPhone was vulnerable to sleep hacking, writing at the time, Touch ID has no way of telling if someone has passed out, adding, frat dudes, heads up, you could wake up from a night of drinking to find your bros messaged all of your exes and creatively rewrote your Facebook profile. Yet the biggest threat is likely that of misuse by significant others. I have no idea what they're talking about. Actually, honestly, I would never do something like that. I feel like if you're in a relationship where you need to go to that kind of level to use somebody's fingerprint to unlock their phone because you don't trust them, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship to begin with. So what advice do the experts offer to prevent people from finding shady stuff in your phone? You should not have shady personal stuff in your phone. Fair enough. Have you ever used fingerprinting or some other sneaky method to bust into someone's cell phone? Let us know in the comments. And for more, head to whatstrending.com.